Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we are here with episode number 51 of the Ironman series, a series in which I'm doing my best to stay alive and continuing to do just that at the moment, up to 2103 total. Been having a grand old time lately, pushing towards some high level PvM and a bit of skilling that I'm going to go ahead and continue to do right now, getting up to 83 runecrafting. Doing my best to push up my runecrafting and agility because I know at the end of the day those are going to be the final two skills that I'm going to have to look at. So trying to avoid as much pain as I can there. In terms of the bank though, anything but pain here. Just got up to, a little over 500 mil. I thought it was going to be much closer, but just past the $500 million mark on the hardcore Ironman, so getting up there. Speaking of, I think that the bank slots are in-game now. I'm not exactly sure where I have to go or who I have to talk to, but you can pay money to be able to unlock more bank slots. I'm going to need that. All right, banker, do you have anything in here? I'd like to buy more bank slots. Let's go. I could sell you additional 360. I'm not going to go with that many, so I think I'm only going to do 80 right now. I kind of want to go cheap. 120 just seems like a lot. I need a lot of gold right now, especially for smithing as well. I need to buy a ton of gold ores. I'm going to go with 80 more slots. In addition to that, now you get more slots for having your authenticator and pins, so even more reason to do that if you haven't already. There we go, 3 mil GP spent there, and in total up to 920. Oh my, that's so freeing. As far as me, this episode, they're going to be pretty free in that regard as well. I'm thinking of pushing a good bit more Hydra. We'll see where that goes. Depending on how Hydra goes, maybe I'll get on over to God Wars Dungeon 2. Just checking in after 10 Raid Chambers of Zarek run out here, having a grand old time. Not getting any drops at all, but enjoying myself. Now, I found a little RuneLite plugin over here. Would you look at that? It's called the Dry Meter in the plugin hub on RuneLite, and yeah, now I can calculate how dry I am and complain to you guys every single time. Love to see it. Well, this was certainly not the clip that I was expected to come to you guys with. I was actually 4K away from 94 crafting, and I'm getting a little bit of passive XP out here, so I figured that'd be what we talk about next. A lot of grads in the chat, and reason is, yeah, I just got this little Rift Guardian over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my, the spoon skilling pet, you'll love to see it. First one on the account, so that is pretty beautiful. On my max account before this, I ended up getting 2 Rift Guardians on that one, so they just keep on flowing in. Only 83 runecrafting, so definitely decent odds of me potentially getting another. I actually really do like this one. It would be above average in terms of skilling pets. I despise people that actually have this pet out whenever you're here because so many people stand on top of each other and it's just so annoying to constantly think that maybe I got the pet. But now I'm that guy, so, how the tables have turned. I mean, look, there's 3 of them right here. At least these people, they don't have a blood one, but, I'm kind of that guy now. Just got up to 94 crafting there, as I mentioned before. Didn't unlock anything with the level, but up to 2105 total. Going forward with crafting, I really don't have any plans for it. Just kind of passively get that up, I think, with the battle staffs I'll be buying. I've been trying to be better with both the battle staffs and my miscellanea. I've been really bad with my miscellanea in the past, so trying to do my dailies, it's always been something that I struggled with. Honestly, whenever dailies got a little too burdensome in RS3, that's where I really started to kind of hate them. Now in this game, it's not that bad, so I don't really despise them that much, but I definitely put them off. Hopefully, once I get the Varrock Elite done, then I won't put them off as much. However, for that, I still need to get up to 95 cooking and 89 smithing, so my cooking is well on the way. I might even get that this episode. My smithing, I don't know about 89, we'll see. Maybe I could boost up for it. But I do want to get my smithing up because currently my tiers are going on smithing, which means I don't even want to go there. Feels like a waste of time. I need my tiers on agility very bad. Well, first raid drop I've seen in a while. I guess it's something, it's something, right? Not in my name this time though. Getting Twisted Buckler here with RDA, not bad. As far as the loot for me, just a little bit of smithing XP. I guess I'll take that. Don't know what we're gonna do with that, but yeah, nothing all too notable. I saw Twisted and obviously got a little excited, but I'll be let down. Up to 14 mil? No, I mean, a little bit of use now. Well, just got 4.5 mil from the drop. We must have been doing team splits or something like that. I don't know. These homies were all in a Discord discussing it. I'm currently streaming and just having a grand old time, but that'll pay for another 2 weeks on the account, so we'll take that. Also, bonds are really cheap, so if you need some, get them now. Don't complain later. Hanging out at the Woodcutting Guild, just got done AFKing a little bit. Got a far ways until another level at this point, but now I'm gonna go do a little bit of foot pedaling. For those that don't know, I mean, I talk about it a lot, but I have a foot pedal where basically I could just like step on it and it clicks for me, so it makes some activities really easy in game. The first one that's gonna be very important for me right now is getting the angler's outfit. I should have done this much earlier in my account. I'm at 92 fishing, and I never really did it because honestly, I didn't care about getting extra fishing XP, because I mean, on an Ironman, you're going to get 99 at some point anyways. You need a ton of food, so it doesn't really matter for the XP boost. But I do need the full outfit to go ahead and be able to then go out and fish sharks through the minnows method. So I'm going to gear up and start to do that now, and then after that, I have to do even more foot pedaling because my seeds are getting a little low. I have 27 ranars right now, and I got all of that yesterday. Before that, I was down to absolutely 0 ranars and 0 snapdragons, which are the most important to me. So I'm going to try to build up a stack. My goal is 100 ranars, but it's just, we'll see if I get there. It's a bit painful. Hey, there we go. First piece of the angler's outfit coming through. I think that was only my 3rd KC, so I haven't been here too long. In theory, it's a 1 in 12 drop, so I should have to go about 50 fishing trawler attempts before I can get the full outfit. Hopefully that's not the case, and if I have to go even more than that, this is going to be painful. Also, pro tip when you're here, make sure to turn off the public chat. It's the only way to stay sane. Apparently had my mic muted for this clip, but I did end up getting the full angler outfit. Took me quite a bit. I didn't get too unlucky though. In total, it was about 55 to 60 runs overall. Initially, I was a little terrified because I'd only gotten 2 pieces in about 50 runs, and I was really having a rough time, but then I kind of hit my stride, got a little bit of RNG, and now I can get on my way over to some minnows. Probably shouldn't have pushed this off as long as I did. I really just didn't understand the utility until I really started to think about this high-level PvM and what type of food I'm going to need, and sharks are just an absolute must. So very happy to have gotten this done and ready to put it to use. Hanging on out, doing my first bit of minnow fishing. Just got on over here via Kylie over here. She took me through the fishing guild and on out to this little platform. I don't even know where we're at, to be honest. Oh, it's just like right out in the middle of the water. I see, just a little ways away. Not too bad. Looking forward to raking in some sharks. As far as the wiki says, it's about 500 to 550 sharks per hour if I'm paying attention. So that's a big if. We'll see where that lies. Also bringing the Rada's Blessing as well for the extra fish. So love to see that. Putting that to use very nicely. And yeah, there's a decent amount of people out here. I wasn't really expecting that. Happy to see it. Probably a bunch of iron memes like myself. But we'll see how many minnows I can go ahead and stack up before I get bored of this place. Stopping on through with 93 fishing at the moment, having a grand old time, just getting going. I don't think this will be something that I do for fun. However, I mean, the sharks are going to be quite the utility going forward for me. Up until this point, I'd been fishing anglers, but it's just not that sustainable. And honestly, the spots there move around a ton, so I may as well go here if I'm going to build up a substantial amount of food. I think I'm going to head on out of here now, up to 51k. As far as I understand, the trade-in is 40 minnows to 1 shark. So yeah, a little close to 1,300 sharks in total. So happy to have added that to the bank. I'll be doing more of this. I actually enjoyed it far more than I would have imagined initially. I'm going to go ahead now and try my luck out at Chambers some more. Up to about 130 KC or so, so we're getting up there. As far as I understand, it's about 1 in 50 for getting a purple in my name. I've been very unlucky at seeing other people get purple, so hopefully we can have more of that flowing in. Doing a little sepulchre right now, struggling my way on through this. I'm not even going to go out. Oh man, yeah, prime example. Anyways, managed to just get a strange old lockpick from the last floor, which I totally forgot and I wasn't even looking out for it really, but a nice little Barrows unlock for me because now whenever I get down below the Barrows tomb in the final crypt, you can just go right on through whichever door you'd like. You don't have to find the right one, so it's very useful in that regard. Speeds up your times there. And I'm looking forward to that because at the moment I'm missing a Carol's leather top and in addition to that a Varex plate skirt. I don't really like doing Barrows too much because I mean I've already done so much late game content that Barrows is kind of, it's a little below my pay grade at this point, but I will go back there because I gotta hunt those items. It's just so hard hunting so few items at Barrows because I know at the end of the day I could go incredibly dry and it could take quite a while. Well, just managed to spam through 84 agility as I entered on into another floor of sepulchre. I'm actually enjoying my time out here, weird enough. I know in the past I've talked about getting 1 agility level per video and kind of struggling to get it. Basically every video I end up getting the final level like as the video's ending because I just managed to scrape by. But going forward, I don't know if that's going to be the case. I actually have really been liking this. I don't know if maybe the luster's going to wear on me over time. You know, we'll have to see how that plays out, but I mean, it's really enjoyable. You know, it's different every time. You have a different route, and then on top of that, there's just so many small things you can learn and get better at here, and there's some good overarching rewards that'll make this place a little bit easier and a little bit higher XP as well. So looking forward to that. The real fun starts at 92 whenever I get a chance at the endurance ring in the final floor. But until then, just going to be enjoying myself, which is something I never would have thought possible. Well, there we go. Decided to get back on the grind. I've taken a little bit of a break from Hydra at the moment just because the 2 tests kind of got me burnt out a little bit, but feeling back at it and ready to get on back in there. 156 Hydras left. I might start bringing Bracelets of Slaughter, considering this could be a very long grind depending on how good my RNG or how bad my RNG is, so that'd be helpful. But other than that, you know, the only real important thing is that I actually make sure to pay attention during the final 2 phases, or else this could go pretty poorly. We had a couple scares there the first time, so I'll try to avoid it this time. Well, just got done with Hydra kill 273. It's not too far into the task, maybe 20-30 kills total, and got a nice little Hydra tail. Nothing I really have any uses for or any plans to actually use because I don't have the Bone Crusher necklace, but in the bank it'll stay and could be a nice little piece for the collection log as well if people actually care about that. I never look at mine, so I don't, but you know, maybe it means something to someone. Hanging out AFKing right now during the Hydra task. Wanted to go ahead and skill today and just, you know, work my skill total up a little bit more. I'm really close to 98 mage and a couple other levels, so we'll see what I can get. But at the moment, I just logged in and the HG feature is accidentally on, and I looked around and I've been like, oh my goodness, it looks beautiful. A little bright, so I don't know how this is going to be if I keep it on all day, but I do enjoy the vibe, so I'm probably going to play with it for a little bit. Enjoying the new look of the scenery. Jagex has never really done anything like this. They usually will change Varrock or a city or two, and I always think that that's really cool. So this is a fun interpretation of it. Don't know how long it'll be around, so you gotta mess with it while it's here. Back again on my skilling adventure at the moment. Gonna go ahead and spam on through 95 thieving right there. As far as the thieving skill goes, you really unlock nothing after level 91, so nothing too fun coming on through there, except a bunch of grads in chat. Always love to see it. But gonna head on out of here now. I don't believe that I hit the 100 Ranars that I was shooting for. However, I did get very close, and I've used some in the interim, so I think technically I would have gotten there had I waited. Yeah, up to 89. I've been using a good bit. Keeping on my farm runs, what can I say? I'm a good Iron Man. I've been motivating myself to do more farm runs because in my head I keep telling myself I'm not going to do any herb lore with potions until I get up to 91 just through cleaning herbs in my farm runs. So that's going to make me go out and get a lot more. And at the moment, I mean, I just keep looking at those herbs. Oh my god, there's so much XP there. I will say that's one of the beautiful things about the Iron Man is you really are just too focused about certain things that you're doing that you don't even like take a step back and realize like what you've accumulated in your bank. Now to an extent there's a lot of junk up there, but like right here I almost have 100k bloods already, had no clue. The amount of gems and other runes and skilling supplies and all the random stuff you get, you just don't even take note. But that's not the only level I got. I actually have been doing a little bit of high alching of my Hydra drops and other whatnots I've got in the bank. And with that up to 98 magic as well. So throwing that on in the clan chat. We're gaming tonight, having a good old time. I do think I want to round this out to 2110 though before the end of the episode. I don't know what to do. It's either Hunter or Runecrafting and I'm just not sure. Alright, we're going to play a game. I've never done this before, I don't know how it works, so I'm going to drop my Skatizo, and if it goes to the north or south of me, I'm going to do Runecrafting. If it's to the east or west, I'm going to do Hunter. Alright, Runecrafting it is. Pretty good improv there. I actually had no clue how I was going to do a coin flip. Alright, well now I'm sitting here just doing it because I wanted to see if it was random. I figured that it wasn't, and so I actually had maybe been able to rig it if I wanted to. But now I'm sitting here and it seems like it just pops up everywhere kind of randomly. Like up there to the north, there's no pattern. I can't see it. So that's actually pretty good. I never knew about that. I don't know if there is something to it, but I'm just not seeing it. And in no time at all, I was able to get up to 84 Runecrafting right there from that inventory of blood runes. Still got a little bit more to make here, so I'll go ahead and do that. But, I mean, at this point, I really don't have almost any skill that I absolutely hate. On a main account, whenever I was going for 99 agility, that was the one thing that I just despised truly. And, I mean, so far, it doesn't seem like it's going to be shaping up that way on this account. Really makes me wish I would have tried Sepulcher a little sooner. Maybe I would have had a little bit more fun and made some money on my way. But I'll be saving that fun for next episode. As far as this one, ending off the bank with quite a lot of GP. Yeah, I mean, 560 mil bank at this point. I've upped it almost 10% this episode, so very good progress, and that's without a Hydra Claw, which I'm planning to hunt next episode. If you want to check that out, I will be streaming some Hydra as soon as this video goes live, so feel free to stop on over there. Got a link down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, and on top of that, if you want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. And with that said, hopefully you have a wonderful day, and peace.